Hi, I'm Chef Tony Matassa. Today we're preparing pumpkin pie. We're going to roast the pumpkin first, and then we're going to puree it and make pumpkin pie in a cast iron skillet on our Primo Kamado. Begin by setting your Kamado up for baking and preheating it to 350 degrees. You can skip this step except for the preheating if using a conventional oven. Now place a 2.5 to 3 pound sugar pumpkin in a pan, and inside of your Kamado or oven, close the lid. While the pumpkin is roasting, we'll prepare the pie crust. Blend some all-purpose flour, a little salt, and some granulated sugar by sifting it into a large mixing bowl. Set aside and combine an egg with some cold water. Blend to incorporate, mix in a little fresh lemon juice. Again, set aside and grab your flour mixture. Using a fork or pastry blender, cut in some unsalted butter and shortening. I like to use organic palm oil, but use whatever shortening you'd like. Just cut it in until the mixture reaches a mealy consistency. Add the egg mixture and lightly blend everything together. Pour it out onto a work surface and knead briefly to form a rough dough ball. Cover and refrigerate. It's time to check on your pumpkin. Ours has been in for 45 minutes. It should feel fairly soft when thumped. Remove and cool for 15 minutes. Once cooled, cut off the top portion and stem. Now quarter it by slicing straight down. Remove the seeds and innards and scoop out the rest of the pumpkin meat. Just for clarification, a 2.5 pound pumpkin will yield about 2 1/4 cups of puree. Press the pumpkin through a fine mesh strainer. This will ensure our filling will be nice and smooth. Today you may notice I'm making a double batch so I can bake it in the 15-inch cast iron skillet. But all the measurements on the screen are accurate for making a standard 9 to 10-inch pie. Put the filling together by blending some egg yolks with some whole eggs. Whisk to combine, add some dark brown sugar, granulated sugar, cream these together, add to the pumpkin puree, stir a little to combine, followed by whisking until almost smooth. Now add a little coarse salt, some ground allspice, ground cinnamon, ground clove, ground ginger, and some fresh grated nutmeg. Whisk just till incorporated, cover, and place in the refrigerator for an hour, allowing the pumpkin to absorb some of the liquid. While waiting, we'll prepare our crust. Preheat your oven or Kamado to 425 degrees, and if using a Kamado, place a ceramic stone on the cooking grids. Now if making a 15-inch pie like mine, you'll need to combine 2 of the pastries from earlier. Flatten this out a little, place in the center of a cast iron pan, and begin flattening it out towards the edges. Work the dough up the sides, and even the top edge out a little. Place in your Kamado or oven, and blind bake for 8 to 10 minutes. If baking a 9 to 10-inch pie, 5 to 8 minutes. Remove and cool for 30 minutes. Lightly blend the filling mixture, pour it into the crust, and place in your preheated Kamado or oven. Bake the pie initially at 425 for about 10 minutes. Then either drop the temperature to 350 or shut down your Kamado completely to dwell, allowing the pie to bake another 30 to 45 minutes. It's just lightly set, which means it's time to come off the grill. Cool for 2 to 3 hours, and while we're waiting, we can put together some bourbon whipped cream for topping. We have a little heavy cream. Whisk this on medium-high speed until it reaches the soft peak stage. Then you can add some confectioner sugar, followed by a little bourbon. Continue whisking until it reaches the stiff peak stage, then cover and refrigerate. Once cooled, slice and plate the pie. Place a little bit of your fresh whipped cream on top, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for updates on our latest videos, and definitely we love it if you hit the like button and keep commenting and let us know what you'd like to see. I'm Chef Tony Matassa, and remember, at BBQGuys.com, we smoke the competition.